I actually have my microphone once. Because I am staying home today. Because I had a dentist today. Uh, so. I was gonna go mining with this guy to show me a troll or something. I'll have to come back after, I guess.
Hello.
Alright.
Yeah, I think you were talking about. I can hear you. No, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
The icon at the bottom left isn't showing up, so I thought it was broken.
I can see the ancient city on my mini map actually.
Oh yeah, one of those.
Yeah. So yeah. There's another pillager patrol. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm just gonna adjust some volume. Okay, there.
And they're dead. Hey, this one dropped a crossbow.
Ah.
So yeah, that's Mobs, as you already know.
Yeah. I mean,
And over there's Lexi's, as you also already know.
yeah.
So those are your neighbors.
Yeah. I have no idea where anyone else is except that, like, cat's on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, that's why I linked you up to the nether roof, because I had no idea where you were either.
I did.
Heck, wasn't expecting it to be so close to Lexi, honestly.
I mean, that wheat farm over there is how I got my first food supply.
Yeah. I don't know if, are you streaming yet or no?
Yeah, I am. But
Alright.
basically no one ever watches them. I just do it because why
Eh,
not?
it's fine. Most people don't watch live streams, let's be real. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is, up here is where I decided to make your portal, because, like I said, Mauve has already told me she will essentially wants to share a portal with that, and since you and Lexi are basically right next to each other, I might as well give you a shared portal.
Yeah.
So let's start with easiest to get to first, which is right over here.
My render distance is low enough that I can't see it. So I'm placing torches. So there's where your base is?
Now this
I have no idea what you said.
I said this is Deluxe's. This is where he decided to base this village. He is actually I'm actually not sure if Cat or this base is the furthest.
Well then cat's like only like 800 out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but that the thing is that this is like 1,100 in a
I
straight line, but Cat's is like 700 out in both directions. So So yeah, this is his actual starter base. He did a very similar thing at my starter base where he just took one of the houses and completely rebuilt it.
Huh.
Yeah. I think he's planning on doing something with the villagers as well eventually. But yeah, other than the fact he has two ancient cities under his base, there's not really much of note here.
Hmm.
Well, actually, I'll show you the massive cave where they are. Well, it's less of a cave. It's less of a cave and more of just the mountain being completely hollow.
Huh.
Yeah. And then he actually this mountain over here is actually also hollow.
You know, occasionally I'll watch like a live stream, and it just feels when they're popular enough. But I guess like
Yeah.
streamers feel like I know they're human, but sometimes it doesn't exactly feel like that. So it feels weird when I say something in chat and they actually read it.
Yeah.
Like I've had that with like Eczema, Morg Swamp, and it's just like a small startle.
Yeah. So this is his the other hollow mountain, which is just insane. And what's even more insane is that both of these hollows connect.
Huh.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Deluxe's base. Alright. And then directly west, which is where we're heading right now. So this is my starter base. But I don't really live here anymore. Now it's a villager breeder, so yeah, look it's good to look at these kinds of things as well.
That's a lot of heads.
So up here is the actual villager system. You can see them at work.
I've never actually done stuff like this.
Yeah.
The few times I have done
I
villagers.
did find one thing with the design is that sometimes they would manage to sneak into the bed. So that's what this is for. But yeah, there's still some basic farms here, and you can also see Deluxe did the same thing, where he just took one of the villager houses and rebuilt it on a platform. But yeah, there's still some remnants, like this is where the enchanting table used to be. Um Oh, and this over here is Dr. Breadward. He is responsible for infecting and curing all the villagers. Yeah. Got some basic stuff around here. There's still a bunch of junk in the chest, but I'm gonna move all of that soon enough. And you'll actually notice this is a whole cluster of portals. So if you come over to this one with the slabs on top, this is where the iron farm is. All right. But yeah, this is where the iron farm is. It's a very effective one, as you can see. Probably because I spent a day optimizing the design. And yeah, those yeah, you can take some iron. The iron as well, if you a really good source of both XP and emeralds is the iron armor, the iron army traders, like the army of iron traders. But yeah, I'm gonna add more farms here too. So this is the farming district. And then over this way, um, you can also see where I broke through the bedrock originally. This is the original bedrock thing. And then this one. This one is mine! Yeah, so you can see it's also still a work in progress, but down here is where the trader halls are.
I don't know why, but I thought I saw Deluxe's head here.
And this is another example of a conjoined portal, because this over here is my girlfriend's house. And she has a bunch of manual farms set up over here as well. Yeah. Nice little area we have set up. I'm going to make these pumpkin and melon and cactus farms automatic at some point. Just especially the sugar cane because need that for abundance. But yeah. Also, this big pillar here leads down to the massive cave that also has the ancient city under my base. So that's fun.
Potato.
And before we go back through the portal, um,
I think I know.
first off, I have every wood type here. And this bridge was made by Polar because it originally was just a little 1x1 horse bridge, but he decided to make this.
Huh. Looks difficult.
Even though it's still not really horse friendly, but hey, it looks nice. Also, I said I was going to do this, so I'm going to do it now. It's not technically necessary, but I do still like having the path be fully lit, so I'm adding lanterns to it. So yeah, was that. then the portal right next to it. So this is another conjoined one. This is Yes's house that he's been working on. And then up there on that mountain is Polar's little starter base. So yeah, we're all kind of living around. We're all kind of living like everyone except for Cat is kind of in a cluster, which is both kind of funny and sad. Because there's you, Mauve, and Lexi in that little cluster, and then Polar, Yas, myself, and my girlfriend are all in this little cluster here. Well, Deluxe is also not real. Deluxe is also kind of on his own, but the worst offender of that is still Cap for sure. Also, over here there's a zombie village, so that's cool. And speaking of Cat, she's the final one. Or the final portal. At least that I. Well, at least of the bases. There is still one other portal that you should definitely know about. Oh yeah, down here where this other piece of bedrock is, this is a blaze farm that Cat made on day one, and I thought I was being insane by having full diamond day one. So yeah, this is her portal. So yeah, this is a very pretty build, but it's also looking at my waypoints about 2,100 blocks away from Deluxe's. And even using a less extreme example like mine, it's still 1,500 blocks away. Alright, and now for the final portal that's important, we head directly over here. Yeah, I don't think I need to explain this one. I'm gonna grab this obsidian now that I have a good pickaxe for it. There is also this stronghold also does connect to a lush cave if you want any of those resources. But yeah, I guess technically the end is also a form of fast travel because you could go in and then run to the exit portal because I've already killed the dragon and then respawn at your base. real.